Okay, as I said, Dean Howell here. Today's webinar is continuing our mentoring series. So each Monday we're going to have a mentoring webinar, and each of these webinars each day is not just isn't designed to take too much time out of your day. They're just to give you the opportunity for us to interact, for us to talk about things. You can ask some questions of me. We can link you up with people. You know, anything you like. It's these webinars are for. So Mondays is our webinar. Our mentoring webinar. Tuesday is services. Wednesday is interview coaching. Thursday, products and projects, and Friday, business coaching. We may even put thinking today probably an events webinar on each week as well. So we may combine the mentoring and interview coaching into one webinar. So we have more of a job seeker webinar and have an events webinar as well. Let me know what you think of that idea. If you have an event coming up that you want to promote, then this may be a great opportunity to do it. Just shoot me a little video about your event and we'll get it up for you. All right, so today let's continue on with mentoring. Now, mentoring is a confidential relationship between two people, often in a similar industry, often between sort of a junior person and a more senior person, or from someone who's looking to get to a position of higher importance or higher value up the hierarchy, whatever. So you may be working with someone and you aspire to be in a similar position. So what better person to be a mentor with is the person you want to aspire to. All right. If you're looking to gain skills, if you're looking to, even grow financially, grow spiritually, grow mentally, it's not all just about here about geospatial stuff, seeking a mentor in all parts of your life. And that mentor can help you along that journey. They can point out where they've failed in the past. And that is a great thing about a mentor. A mentor will have trodden the journey that you want to go, and they'll have some secrets, some tips to fast track your journey. The last thing you want to be doing is the same mistakes that they made along the way, and they can help you with your journey and with those learning points where they can talk to you about decisions that you might be going to make, that you can talk to them about directions that you might want to go, and they might be able to tell you, well, that didn't work for me when I tried it, or I tried it this way and I learned this from it. So you can learn from them, build, and potentially fast track your journey to where you want to go. Now, that is a great thing about a mentor. Learn from them, grow with them, take on board what seems to fit you. So remember that the mentor isn't going to be exactly the same as exactly the same as you, that you'll have different ways of looking things, you'll have different skill sets, but at the end of the day, you want to grow and gain those skills in areas that your mentor has. So the relationship that you have with a mentor, you want to if you're the junior person in the relationship, you want to move from A to B. And so you've got your mentors already at B. All right. You need, as person A, needs to drive the relationship. You know, don't expect that your mentor is going to tell you what to do, because they won't know what you want to do unless you engage with them. So you need to drive it as person A and ask the questions, talk about the skills you want to gain, talk about where you want to be in 12 months, in 3 years, in 5 years, and then they can give you the advice. All right. It's a bit pointless them giving you a whole lot of advice and you sitting there and going, I already know that. All right. So you need to drive it from the mentor, the mentee position. So person A seeking out person B, taking their advice and adapting it to yourself. And the whole mentee mentor relationship should be a confidential one. It set those ground rules when you start. Speak to them about, all right, I want to be able to come to you in times of where I'm not feeling great, where I'm stressed. I want to be able to tell you things that I don't want to go anywhere else. So establish those ground rules. Establish how you're going to communicate with your mentor. All right. Are you going to have a weekly or monthly meeting? Are you going to catch up for coffee, or are you going to do it over a dinner? Are you just going to do it over the phone? Are you just going to do it via email, or a combination of all of those things? I would suggest that you, where practical, obviously you can have a mentor across the globe. Given the internet these days and the way technology is working. But I would recommend on a regular basis you meet with your mentor, once a month. Catch up with coffee, buy them a coffee. Remember, they're providing you a service, and in most cases a free service, that they're taking time out of their life, they're taking time out of their schedule to help you. So buy them a coffee once a month or so and talk and build that relationship. It's all about building the relationship at all levels of your working career, of your business growing, any of those things. It's all about relationships. Build that relationship with your mentor. The greater you build that relationship, the more you'll be able to rely on it, the more that you'll be able to really gauge whether the advice is suitable for you. Now, in building that relationship, you may actually find that this person isn't the right person for the direction you want to go, or you get to a point where their advice is no longer beneficial to you. Not to say that it's negative, but it's not going to take you any further. Maybe you've actually reached the same spot. So always be looking for new mentors. There's nothing wrong with having multiple mentors, and even possibly having a mastermind group, people that you can talk to, and that have the answers. Now, I was reading a book once all about Henry Ford, and a lot of people said that Henry Ford was uneducated and just shouldn't have got to where he was. He built the Ford empire from a small start, but what he realized is that he shouldn't need to know everything. If he needed advice on certain things, he had advisors for those. He had his financial advisors, he had his business advisors, he had his engineering advisors. And so when he had those questions, he knew where to get the answers. He didn't have to have the answers all himself. That's a great lesson to learn, is that you don't need to have to know all the answers. seek out people who have those and take it on board and genuinely be grateful for that advice. Be looking to build, to grow, as I said earlier, in all aspects of your life. All right. So that's much of what I wanted to say today about our being a mentor. Now, if you want to be part of our mentor program, either as a mentee or a mentor, I'm looking to connect people together. I'm looking to build those mastermind groups. I'm looking to help individuals within the geospatial industry to grow, to learn, to prosper. All right. So if I can help you, let me know. All right. Have a great day. Look forward to seeing you on the next webinar. All right. Have a great day. See ya.